quick rundown. So you can see there's not been much change. That's the one that had the big air bubble. This is one of the nicest ones. It's got nose boops all over it from Furby. Ooh. Oh, fucking hell, keep dropping it. Yeah, as you can see, they do preserve quite well. That's 1, 2. This one's got a big air bubble, so I'm worried it's not going to preserve properly. Right there. But it's still all entirely encased. It's number 3. Number 4 is this little tiny one that kind of curled up a bit like a shrimp. It's 4. 5. 5 was a really pretty one. I was sad about 5. That's one I definitely want to keep. And we have like the first one that I don't think I waited long enough for it to dry, so it kind of went pink. That's because they're dirt shrimp and the resin probably cooked it, which is why it went pink. So that's all the granulatums that I managed to get out before the others ate them. And then we have this albino that, again, I don't think I waited, like, I gave it like 3 days to dry out, and it must have not been dried out enough because it's pink shrimped. Now, this is the one I mentioned that was having trouble shedding, and I was trying to help him, but in the end, as you can see right in his middle, where it cinched him in and just killed him. It just happens when isopods get big. Like, as you can see, compared, like, on the end of my finger, like, that's quite a big isopod. Like, he was big. It's just something that happens to them. That's the same one. I'm sorry, I'm doing this to the fucking viewfinder. This is another one that didn't shed properly. He managed to get his 2 middle bands off, but he never got his hat off. And his pants started to shed, and he couldn't get them off because he couldn't get his hat off. And I just didn't find him, because obviously they burrow when they do this, so they often just die in the soil and get eaten by the other isopods. Will you get off my peas, Furby? The cat's behind me getting at my peas. And then there's these 3. Again, this one didn't shed properly, so you can see where his carapace crushed him. This one went really weird. You can kind of see it better on this side. It kind of forced him into this little curled shrimp position. And then there's this one that... it's really difficult to tell what killed that one. We think, again, it was stuck shed, looking at the peeling at the edges here. But yeah, it's sad. But yeah, that's all the ones I've managed to get out before they ate them. I think that's my favourite one. That one just preserved really well. And unfortunately, I did find one of my favourite albinos dead the other day. It's a brown one with beautiful markings. Sad, but it happens. They don't live forever. And then, just while we're here, I'm gonna... Hey! Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Come on, camera. Furby! He's like, no, I want to look over there. Oi! Trouble. Furby! Cooperate, young man. He's like, literally never, I'm a cat.
You still have the flash on, you do realise.
Yeah, I know I've got the flash on.
It's directly under his eyeballs. I'm not surprised.
Look, now we can't see him.
It's not that dark, really. The camera just hasn't...
The camera's just being stupid.